Oh, hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning into the show. Before we get started, I'm going to be in Portland, Oregon, April 10th through the 12th. Get your tickets now at BrendanSagalow.com. The Rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed. Now here's my dumb voice. Hello, y'all. It's your boy, Brendan Sagalow. Where the hell have you been? I have been up all night waiting for you. The food is dry. The chicken is cold. The wine has been toppled over. But you're just out with your other podcasts, aren't you? Enjoy her, okay? Enjoy all these skanks that you like to run around with, because I know you'll always come out to Sagdaddy, and that's why I love you. Boom, do, making your way in the world today takes everything you got. Anyway, thanks for checking out the show. Luke Mones is on this episode. It's a silly goose time. You know what the deal is. Tell your friends, leave some comments, subscribe. All that stuff helps, and I love you very much. And check out Nicole. Hit that Instagram.
At Nicole Lyons Productions. See you there.
See you there. We love you very much. And take it easy. I was doing a character of like a guy who has this, like, was in like an explosion while he was playing this and has he's like, yes, well, ever since the explosion.
Wait, that got fused to his face?
Yeah, it got fused to his face, and now he's like, yeah, you know, it's really hard to be like this, but
yeah, big deep breath.
Sometimes I just like to take a deep breath and really show some gratitude.
Cough a few times.
Sorry,
for me?
Sorry, I have a cold.
Well, also when Darth Vader's mask gets taken off,
it
by
does
Luke
look like a
Skywalker,
Hermione. Yeah, it's like this. It's like this is Darth Vader. Hold on.
Yeah, he's like, Luke, you're so beautiful. What does he say to him? He doesn't say you're so beautiful.
Yeah. Can I see it?
His son.
I never got to see it.
Let me see it.
Let me see it before I die.
Let me see it so I can see if it's like what mine was. I haven't had one in so long.
Yeah, did he lose his...
Oh,
did Darth Vader lose his cock in the...
Did you see the episode 3, Revenge of the Sith?
Did I see episode 3, Revenge of the Sith?
He's in the... He's like going towards the lot. First of all, no one would ever survive what he went through.
Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan.
Yeah, and he's going, I hate you.
Yeah, he's going, I hate you. I hate you.
He has no
Talking to the mic. Talking to the mic.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Most unprofessional thing. He has no bottom half of his body, and he's sliding into the lava going, I hate you. Is that talking into the mic enough for you? And then he goes to the Mustafar system to execute the Trade Federation.
You know what's crazy about the Mustafar system?
Go to the Mustafar system.
No moose.
Moose Jafar system.
He went through the Moose Jafar system. I'll show you how moose-like I can be.
Weren't we talking about Jafar
on the last time?
No, like 2 nights ago.
We were talking about
I
Jafar.
forget how it came up.
What were we talking about Jafar about? Oh, we were doing a character of
It might not be appropriate.
Oh yeah, you're right. I mean, we
don't
can
remember
always...
honestly.
It's so funny to like try to remember something, and then you're like, oh yeah, oh we can't talk about that.
Yeah, no, it's not for public consumption.
No, but I don't really.
Oculus?
I actually don't. It is an Oculus, yeah.
I wish I can hook it up to the TV, but I don't have that system or anything yet.
Oh, so you just have an Oculus?
Well, I have an Oculus that I can do alone, but it's great for when you're with people because you could be like, okay, put it on, then everybody can watch the TV.
Oh, I see. I thought you were. It's great for when you're with people because you could just put it on, and just go.
And then just start stealing their stuff.
People are like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah,
man?
I bring people over and I go, these guys that are like trying to be my friends, they're all goons. They're like, yeah, put your Oculus on, man. Put the VR set on. This guy, it's the best heist. It's a great scam.
The perfect crime.
It's the perfect scam. He puts his little Oculus on. You could start stealing shit right in front of the guy. He blindfolds his fucking self.
Yeah. I think of the thing. Speaking of Revenge of the Sith, I think of the kids putting the shit on the lightsaber with that thing.
Yeah, it
They
does
have
look
they
like,
have one of those
they have
big
that. I played the
Oculuses
Star
on.
Wars game, and you go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really fucking cool.
Wow. And you got what is that? An air purifier?
He goes like this. He goes, younglings. Yeah, that is a air purifier. Any other things in my house you want to point
I
out?
don't know, but I think maybe last time I was on the podcast we talked about this, but you never get to see the other half of the room. And I think people will be interested in how many gadgets you have.
That's so true. I do have a ton of gadgets and stuff.
I know you
I wish
were
we
kind
could
of
show you.
You're kind of dismissing what I said. You were like,
No,
anything else
now-
you want to know about? But I'm like, frankly, it looks like Best Buy over there. I mean, it looks like I'm back at Circuit City.
It does look. I got a PlayStation 5. I got a Switch, an air purifier, a picture of my
You have
cat,
an old timey
and
radio.
I have an old timey radio that goes.
Oh, really? Hello, my baby. Hello, my
Hello, my right time.
Let me ask you a question. Did you have Comp USA when you were a kid?
What's that?
Comp USA was like Circuit City or... Do you have Circuit City? Did you have Circuit City?
Yeah, we had Circuit City.
Okay, so in the West Coast, we had Best Buy, Circuit City, and this place called Comp USA, which is like the worst. It was like Circuit City. It's just the
Yeah.
worst name of all time. And I remember it going out of business and being like, yeah, it was called Comp, like computer.
Oh, it was just a computer.
Comp USA.
That sucks. I had a
That
Dell
sucked.
growing up.
Me too.
Not Adele, but Adele.
I had a Dell too. The
singer, the big fat singer.
yeah, the great big lady.
The great big lady. Was she a big fat person?
You're a great big fat person.
By the way, I just finished Monk. You ever watch Monk?
Monk?
Sorry, am I not cool enough for the podcast? Because I watch Monk and Bosch and Royal Pains. Sorry, my favorite show is Rizzoli and Isles.
NCIS.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry,
I love the goth chick from NCIS.
I can't stop watching Bosch Legacy. No, Monk, his boss in the show, is Lieutenant Stottlemyre, played by Ted Levine, who plays Buffalo
Interesting.
Bill.
Interesting. I thought that was going nowhere, but it actually caught me at the end as something that's interesting to hear.
No, it's the guy who goes,
Well, you're a great big fat person.
Sure,
Or-
big fat-
but then in the show, he's going, Monk, get over here. We have a case to solve.
anybody
You
who's
like
seen
Monk? It's so crazy to like Monk.
I mean, I might leave. It's one of my favorite shows.
Did you watch the movie?
The movie, look,
Oh, he's got opinions about the Monk movie.
the movie I have yet to finish.
You ever think that maybe you're just in a padded room right now with a fucking jacket on that's like holding your body talking about Monk?
Well, speaking of crazy and Monk, I don't think could be made today because he's just a crazy guy.
Really?
Yeah, it's like he's like a fully insane person.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I don't know if you could make it today with PC culture
Yeah, I was
and
gonna say
woke.
what I must have missed that part of Mr. No, I almost said Mr. Bean about Monk.
I don't think you can make Mr. Bean today due to woke.
I can't even do a Monk impression.
No, Monk is hard to do an impression.
Do
of.
Monk.
It's Tony Shalhoub.
Do Tony Shalhoub being saying you can't make Monk today because of
I
because
can't
of
do it.
PC
I
culture.
could do Stottlemyre. I could do Ted Levine.
You can't make Monk today because of PC culture.
So what do we? We have? What do we do?
We have topics.
Okay, great. Do we have advice?
First topic. Fuck you. Second topic. Fuck you guys.
People are like taking. Sometimes people are like taking like calls. Like they have a voicemail, and you go, "Hey, Brendan,
Look, this is what we do.
I don't have any arms or legs."
I don't have a penis. Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan. I have brought the guy doing, but he's also an actor. Just because I got this harmonica attached to my face will not stop me from my dream of acting.
Where'd you get it?
Don't lecture me, Obi-Wan.
This is a screen test for Anakin, the Anakin Chronicles.
I have brought peace, justice, and security to my new empire.
Good.
Your new empire?
Yes.
Anakin, only a Sith deals in absolutes.
Please, I'm too weak.
Do it.
He killed me.
Do it. I think one of the funniest bits is in Family Guy when Stewie was like, "Why did Senator Palpatine have a desk?"
I don't know
why
that joke. What is
he
that?
didn't they're driving and it's Brian and Stewie and he goes, Brian, in Revenge of the Sith, why did Senator Palpatine have a desk? If he was Darth Sidious, he's like, why did Darth Sidious have a desk?
Yeah.
Was he doing paperwork?
It's true. He has a
That's
full
a funny.
blown,
That's
he
such a
has
funny
full
bit.
blown desk.
Yeah, he's a full. Do it. I always thought that scene where they're fighting at his desk a little like clunky and awkward
I mean, you could say that about most of the film.
with Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah, and he goes, "It's treason, then." And then he does a
Yeah.
backflip over the desk,
doesn't even
and he
do, like,
kills that guy who has boobs for a head. You know the guy who's like
Kevin
wearing-
Nealon and
yeah, it's literally there's a Jedi. If you look, if you're at home and if you can use a computer, if you know how to use a computer.
I think they do.
Yeah, I guess they have to watch it. Go to search like the Jedi next to Samuel L. Jackson. Probably a tough search.
Look up boob head Jedi.
Boobhead Jedi. There's a guy who has like a he has like a weird mask and like he's got
Oh, he does have boobs on his head.
he's got boobs on his head. Kind of like Kevin Nealon. I think you're talking about Kevin Nealon and Little Nicky.
in Little Nicky, yeah.
Oh god.
like this. That movie was always so kind of it's so funny, but it's so hard to watch because
Why?
No, I didn't like how Adam Sandler talked.
How about at the end of the movie when he gets hit on the head, hit with a shovel and then he starts talking normally again?
Oh yeah,
he gets hit with another shovel.
That's great.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
And then those two guys who he went to school with, who are like his, who are in all his movies, who we are forever your slaves.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Who
that
are
guy?
those guys? They went to his high school?
They went to NYU with him, and they are in a lot of his movies. And I think one of them is like now his like producer, like helps him out with. He's like his body man kind of.
I don't have
The guy-
one
The guy who
friend.
talks like this. The guy who's like, oh yeah.
You make movies, would you put me in it?
Definitely. But I think you would be, I would like you to, I would go, you know what I would do? Here's what I would do. I would put you in the movie, but then I would go, hey man, do a Schneider and make your own movie and I'll do a funny cameo in it.
Yeah, let
You
them, let each other
Don't
cook.
don't feel like you need to just be the you can do it guy. Go be the hot chick. Go be the animal.
You can do it.
And yeah, have you seen the hot chick by the way?
Yeah, I have seen the hot chick. And then just like Rob Schneider, I'll also be a transphobic man.
Is that his new character?
No, I think that's his real life character.
Well, you
I
know
think.
his daughter is like a famous singer.
Yeah.
X's and O.
Dude, that's his daughter.
X's and O. I think so.
She must be really talented.
She is really talented. But I don't know if yeah.
X's and O's.
I don't know the rest of her songs, but she's very famous.
What
I think.
music do you like? I don't think I've ever asked you this.
I don't listen to music. I'm a big I'm a big rain sounds guy. I put on
You listen to that.
Oh yeah.
Someone goes, "Sir, what are you listening to?" Oh, nighttime and didgeridoos.
The rain stick. I used to try to
Oh, I'm listening to a didgeridoo in the note of G.
a vuvuzuela. This is good radio. Like at a soccer game.
I'm listening to competing vuvuzelas.
I always tried to. I don't know if I ever had like a completed bit about it, but I kind of one of my white whales of stand up comedy was doing a bit about. I'm talking about it like it's in
That
the
kind of
past.
is a segment we do on this show, by the way.
White
like
whales?
the white whale of your act.
Well, kind of like music class. I tried to do like I tried to do a few bits about music class over the years, like about the rain stick. It's just like it's
Yeah.
funny that like if you were just not good at music, you'd be the one kid you'd be like kids playing drums and kids playing the whatever this shit is, the
Yeah.
glockenspiel,
Yeah,
which is a
Boom,
great
boom,
name.
bang, boom.
Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah.
boom. And then there's just the kid, me, going. It's like what?
It's but if it's used well,
Yeah,
it
it's a
can
good-
be a perfect thing.
I mean, I was not using it well. I was just doing it at I mean, my music. I think my music teacher hated me.
Yeah.
Like
I
hated me.
Oh, I had a music teacher that that hated me, that would complain about me to the principal and my parents and everything.
Same exact thing. In fact, my music teacher. The term is no longer. I think the term is now updated to mentally
Handicapped.
but
Disabled,
She
maybe.
told my parents and
That she thought you were mentally disabled?
Yeah. When I was in first grade.
Why?
And my parents were like, "Oh my god!" And the principal was like, "She thinks he might have severe deficiencies, and you should take him to a specialist." And they were like, "What?" And then they took me to like a doctor.
They took you to a doctor?
Because the music teacher said I was, back then.
You're just clutching onto the rain
Yeah.
stick. Luke, put that down.
Yeah.
We're learning clarinet today. No!
Yeah. Pulling my hair out. No, but then I went to this doctor and they were like, "Yeah, no, he doesn't have.
He's fine.
He's fine."
Well,
But
that's how much of a fucking. You
that's how much
probably
she
are a
disliked me.
serial killer. You are though,
Why?
because when the guy sat down with you, you were probably like, I don't know what she's talking about,
Yeah.
Doc.
What do you have to write down on that paper over there? Talking to the
Yeah,
doctor.
yeah. You go. Isn't it crazy that it just takes one different road for me to be here and you to be there?
What do you think about that, college boy? I'm 6. I'm making. I'm like True Detective. I'm making little figures out of the beer cans. Here's the thing about that.
You're pouring stevia into like a Nesquik. What do you think about that? 2 fucking pills? 2 pills? You might as well give me a handgun for me to kill myself. And what if that was a legitimate threat? Hey, hotshot. You know what movie that's from?
The Departed.
Yeah.
But I will say, in retrospect, a crazy thing to say to a therapist
is
them
what?
going- just for her to go like, "Hey, it seems like you're having an episode right now. I need to give you 2 pills to calm you down." And he goes, "2 pills? What if I kill myself?"
Yeah,
It's like,
well, I mean,
of course we need to give you pills.
She didn't even want to give him the pills. He was just like, I need fucking pills.
Yeah.
He's like, your hand, steady.
Yeah.
You
Have you ever done? Have you brought back your Leo?
no one likes the Leo. I don't even remember.
I think you're surrounded by naysayers.
Yeah,
you have to have
yeah,
me.
Joe List, that fucking horse. He's a real naysayer. He goes, no,
No.
it's bad. It's bad.
He
I'm
said your Leo was
gay.
bad?
He said the Leo was bad.
Oh, that's not
I don't even
good.
remember. What was my Leo doing? Like,
You want to chop me up, feed me to the poor? Is that what you want?
is that what you want? Chop me up and feed me to the poor?
Can you do Matt Damon? Matt Damon's hard.
Matt Damon is hard. He goes, yeah, hot shot. He goes, see what happens. Shoot a cop, see what happens. Well, what happened is this bullet would go through your fucking head.
That's good.
He's always screaming. Leonardo's always screaming.
Always screaming.
He goes, there was something I was doing with him.
I could do
that
him
was
in
a part of
Killers.
the impression.
I can do him in Killers of the Flower Moon.
I never saw it. I never
Who
saw
knows?
that.
That's gonna kill. That's gonna kill in the
Yeah, with one guy.
the one guy.
What's up, Nicole?
Were you doing like Catch Me If You Can or something? It's on like the tip
Frank
of my
Abagnale
tongue.
Jr.?
Like your impression, like what you used to say, and I can't fucking
There was
remember it.
there was like a
You had one line.
there was a
always say.
line I would say as Leonardo DiCaprio. Oh no, I would be doing this thing where I'm like, I'd be like,
Marty Scorsese.
yeah, you know me, Marty. Yeah, that's what it was. It was Marty Scorsese. I'll go, yeah, I'm doing a movie with Marty Scorsese.
I mean, that's really good.
I don't think it is that good. It's me. It's Bobby De Niro, Marty Scorsese. You know, shit like that.
Yeah. I
I lost it. I gotta practice it.
I was just thinking of Catch Me If You Can. Alyssa and I were talking about the Christmas Eve, Frank. You know, when he's in France and he's.
Yeah.
I don't know why we were talking about that.
I was
but-
near that church at one time. I went
Really?
to. Yeah, if it's the same church that I went, that I remember being in this like, well, maybe not the church, but like, or I actually was the church where all those cops come. It was in Quebec City when I was there. I was like, I think this is the place.
Oh wow, no way. Well, they
Yeah.
probably filmed. They probably didn't film it in France. There was no
Yeah.
reason to film because it was just one little square. It's like just make it look like France.
If you leave, they're gonna kill you.
oh yeah,
He goes,
yeah.
They're gonna kill you.
Gonna
Call-
kill you, Frank.
They're gonna kill you, Frank. Call hand ready. How'd you do it? How'd you do it? How'd you pass the bar?
Studied Frank or no Carl.
I studied. Yeah, I studied.
Du
Carl.
mais fell in a bucket of cream.
You always forget that Christopher Walken is.
Where you going today,
that.
Frank? Somewhere nice.
That's a great. That is a really good monologue. The bucket of cream.
One kept swimming and it turned into cream. No,
What happened to
butter.
the mice? It turned into butter?
Yeah, no.
One
One drowned and one kept swimming until the cream turned into butter and he climbed out.
Now, what is that? What's that supposed to symbolize?
The lesson is that just keep treading and trying, and eventually the road will open up for you. And so,
was he telling him not to be a con man or something? Or
I think he was telling him to work hard and ideally not. He didn't know he was a con man, but I think telling him to
he
work
was like
hard.
a little kid at that point.
And so Frank took that to be like, well, I'll work hard at being a con man.
Yeah.
I think that was the
I always love when they're like,
that was the idea.
when they use like hot actors and shit to play these guys that are not, and then at the end of the movie, they're like, they show who they really are, and they're like fucking ghouls. They're like, here's the picture of the real Frank Abagnale Jr.
Yeah, and he looks like who's the purple monster from McDonald's?
Oh,
Grimace. He
Grimace?
looks like Grimace.
He looks like Grimace.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
kinda
looks like the Hamburglar.
Yeah, can you put Frank Abagnale right here? He looks kind of like Grimace.
yeah.
He looks like white Grimace.
So do I, though. So
You look like white Grimace, Frank.
you look like White Grimace. They'll kill you, Frank. What a good movie.
Oh, come on.
Oh,
That's good.
oh, God. Buzz. I can't do it. It's the Polar Express. Oh, God.
I mean, this is gold.
Yeah, I mean,
This
yeah,
is
if you're a fucking psychopath. Oh.
Did you paint those raccoons?
No, somebody else painted them and they gave it to me.
What's the thing with you and raccoons?
Well, Feeney and Cannon started calling me a raccoon on Irish Goodbye. These sons of bitches.
All this bullying.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
What? It's bullying. The hamburger starts talking.
Yeah, he goes, "Come on, man. Hey." You can't even tell that this thing's fucking on.
What is it?
It's a.
Is it a vape?
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, I'm on edge. I want to know what that thing is.
It's just a vape.
Well, can I just say for for context, right before the podcast, you were like, "Oh shit, we forgot to turn this on," and then you just put it here, and I was like, "What is that?"
It's
And you
recording our
you haven't
conversations.
addressed it, and I don't know
It's
what
like-
it is.
It's like my when a late show host has a microphone on his desk. This is my microphone.
So it's just for decoration. I mean,
Yeah.
what is it?
It's just a light. It's a light.
It's not on.
No, because we have so many lights on right now, so you couldn't even tell. But on, yeah.
Oh,
so
I
you
see.
can't
I
even
see.
tell.
Now it's on a little bit.
Well, no, I
yeah.
just turned it off.
Okay.
So you don't. So you're a liar. I feel bad for the girl in Catch Me If You Can.
Which one, by the way?
Oh yeah, I mean he really fucked them all over, huh?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's a couple girls. There's Amy Adams. She's the girl who
Amy
she's
Adams.
Martin Sheen's daughter in the movie, and she works as like a candy stripe nurse.
Uh-huh.
And remember when he's pretending to be a lawyer, and she's got braces.
Yes. Well, they almost get married, don't they?
Yeah, is that the girl you feel bad for? Or is
Yeah,
there
I
a
feel
different-
bad for
I
her.
feel like there's another girl though.
There was a nurse.
What's her name? Jennifer Garner.
Oh wow, yeah.
I think he hooks up with Jennifer Garner in the movie. I could be wrong.
You know, I could see you as a talk show host.
Wow, you really think so?
Yeah.
I don't know why I try.
Wow.
Well,
Wow,
it's all about listening. So here, tell me something else, and I'll try to do a talk show host thing. But talk
okay.
shows, I mean, respectfully, talk shows.
No, yeah.
What is that? I mean, a guy in a suit. It's like it doesn't exist anymore.
Well, yeah, because
People are living in the cloud.
everybody now the audience wants to now everybody in the audience has their own podcast. So they're like, it'll be me who's talking.
Right.
And now with podcasts and stuff, conversations are so candid that late show conversations just seem like this forced thing that I don't think a lot of people want to look at.
I mean, of course, they're 8 minutes long and they're like vetted, and I'll just keep vamping. They're 8 minutes long and they're vetted, and they have no like structure, or no, I guess they're over structured would be the thing. Is that a Welch's grape soda? I haven't seen, honestly, show the can to the audience. I haven't seen that can in legitimately 20. It reminds me of like
I got
Lunchables.
2 of them in the fridge right
Reminds me of
now.
Lunchables.
I love Lunchables.
When was the last time you had a Lunchable?
Pretty recently, actually. They're so good. And you can make little sandwiches out of them.
I know.
Were you a bring your lunch to school guy, or were you a I'm gonna buy lunch at school guy?
I was mostly bring, and then in high school, I bought.
Yeah. What would you get? A salad. You always get salads.
No, back then, what would I buy or what would I bring?
What would you buy?
Whatever the thing was that was being served that day. I mean, I'm sorry.
What a hilariously vague answer.
I didn't go. My school didn't have
whatever was served that day.
My school
would I buy? Would I buy? Yes, I would actually buy.
My school didn't have a hot bar. It was like, you go and they're like, it's meatloaf.
My school always had a meal of the day or whatever, and then we also had hamburgers and cheeseburgers and stuff like that.
No, we had a meal of the day, and I think like little PB&Js and maybe like little turkey sandwiches, and like you could buy like Sun Chips, but I think that's it. Like I don't remember there being a lot of like, you could buy chocolate chip cookies, but like,
I used to buy chocolate chip cookies every day.
You know what I remember really well is the chocolate chip cookie you could buy at school that was like in that really kind of smelly, flimsy saran wrap.
Yeah.
They had clearly saran wrapped it at the school, and it like you could taste the saran wrap on the cookie.
Ew.
Think about that and remember it. And
The
one
cookies that
time
they served at school were so good for me.
disgusting.
Mine
were gross. Mine were overly gooey.
Oh, I hate overly gooey.
Yeah.
Were you ever fat?
Oh yeah, of course.
What do you mean?
I mean, yeah, of course I was.
When?
Like a lot of childhood. Absolutely.
You were like a fat.
I mean, you've seen that
Tall
photo
guy?
of me with the thing. I was a little bubsy wubsy little boy.
No, you didn't look heavy in any old photo I've ever seen of you. You don't look.
How about the
heavy.
photo of me with the puffy hair? You know that photo?
The one where I made it all wavy.
Yeah.
You're not heavy in that.
I mean, I'm certainly the heaviest kid at the school.
Well, that's a skinny ass school. Then,
Yeah, it was a skinny school. But I always I would say for many years of like childhood, I went in and out of that.
You know where I can't picture you?
Where?
At a concert.
Me neither.
Have you ever been to one?
Of course, I've been to many, but I mean not many. I've been to a
Who
lot.
have you seen?
Well, who have I seen? Alyssa likes country music, so we go to like I've
Really?
I've seen a lot of country people.
I didn't know that. Alyssa, your girlfriend, likes country music.
Yeah, so we went and saw Luke Combs. You know who that is?
Oh, I know Luke Combs. That's
You
my
went-
go-to fucking name whenever I'm making fun of a guy who looks like he's like wearing a Patagonia shirt.
Yeah,
and I go,
yeah,
What
yeah.
you going to a fucking? What do you think this was a Luke Combs concert?
I saw Luke Combs at SoFi Stadium. It was pretty cool.
You sang along?
I didn't know as many of the songs as her, but I was moving and grooving, and I felt like you feel like an American. You go, God bless this beautiful country,
Yeah, I guess that's true.
and they talk about beer.
I can't
and-
imagine you grooving or moving.
No, I don't like to dance. I was just at a wedding
hate
2 nights
dancing.
ago, and I was like, I can't. I really don't enjoy. I don't enjoy to dance.
Ugh, it's the worst. I mean, now what do you do when you go to a wedding?
Yeah.
Because obviously we're the same in that where like I would be sitting down until the girlfriend that I brought or whoever that I brought was like, "Can we go dance?"
Right.
And where it's like awkward, and you're
Right.
like, "Oh shit, yeah,
Yeah.
Now, do you beat that, or do you go? I guess everybody's going dancing. Let's go dance. Or do you sit until Alyssa is like,
I mean, honestly,
"Come
no.
here, you big lug."
No, I mean, sometimes she gets me to come up, but usually no. Usually I like hold out until like and I do maybe one song, and then I go back and sit down. But then you look like an asshole if there aren't enough other people doing it.
yeah,
That's the great thing about a comedy wedding. I went to a comedy wedding in January, and
Yeah.
nobody dances. Beautiful.
yeah. Nobody dances. They play Andrew Dice Clay's "The Day the Comedy Died" album.
Exactly. Yeah, that's that and you slow dance to that. Yeah, comedy wedding is a good time. Didn't you go to like a comedy wedding and everybody went up and did like a minute, like did like a Kill Tony,
Oh yeah, I went to
Kill Tony style minute?
Yeah, we actually had Kill Tony sitting in the back. We had Tony Hinchcliffe and them sitting in the back, going, "That wasn't a very good toast."
Unbelievable wedding. Okay, go on.
Yeah. So we Robbie Slowick and Casey Balsham, two
Sure.
comedians. they had a wedding and they had like a pre thing, like it was a weekend wedding. So you went there and you stayed in a hotel and whatever.
Wow.
And they had like a pre thing before the wedding and people went up and I gotta tell you, I fucking murdered.
What did you talk about again? I can't remember.
I just kind of roasted them, I guess. I went I forgot what I said, but I it's nothing that anybody would ever know. I remember at one point she had gotten throat surgery, so she had a like a mark on her neck or something. And I said something about us all like it's nice to be here where we're all trying to not look at Casey's mark on her neck or something like that. I forgot what it was. But
it's
yeah,
true. Whenever people have that, you go, "Oh my god." It's hard to not look at.
Yeah. So
honestly, that's the case of most people. Like if you're out there and you have a big scar or something, you have the right to be self-conscious about it because we're looking at it. Yeah.
We're looking at it. I go
absolutely.
I go, what is that? I go, Moley, 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 Moley.
Dude, I have
Turn into
major
Austin
I have
Powers.
major Moley syndrome.
Oh man, I have Moley Moley syndrome with eyes that go like this, like wonky eyes.
Or people who look at your forehead.
Oh, I've never had anybody look at my forehead.
Yes, you have. Absolutely.
What do you
have.
mean?
Just the guy who kind of. You ever talk to a guy who kind of like talks to you like this?
No.
I mean, it's hard for the camera, but like if
Maybe you just have a
imagine
big
these
weird.
are your eyes and somebody's going like this, like kind of looking at that way. No.
No.
No. There's definitely people who like when they're talking to you, they're kind of doing that.
Well, yeah, they're kind of like looking or yeah, that's true. I've actually called somebody out for not looking me in the eye, and I think about it all the time.
Was it a comedian?
It wasn't a comedian.
Okay.
It was I mean, I wouldn't mind calling a comedian now
Yeah.
because that's what they signed up for.
Sure.
But it was I was at this party. I had actually just started comedy. So
Yeah.
I was really like, I'm the funny guy and I
Right.
say whatever I want. I have no filter and
Sure.
everybody likes me anyway because that's what I do.
Right, yeah.
And it couldn't have been more of the opposite.
Yeah.
And there was this girl, I forgot her name, but she was like this cute girl that was like definitely shy and was like she would talk to you and she would like smile and be like, so what's going on in your life and not look at you.
Oh my god.
And I go, why don't you look people in the eye?
Oh
when
my
you talk?
god. Oh my god.
I know. I went. She was like, "What do you mean?" I go, "You're not looking me in the eye." She's like, "I'm not." I'm like, "No, you're not."
Oh.
I don't know why.
Why
I
are you
said that.
challenging
I
her
know.
like
I don't
that?
know. I don't know. I feel
that,
terrible
though.
about that to this day.
I've done that. But I do feel like I was. I remember being at a party like right after college. Yeah. And like it was like somebody's housewarming party, so I didn't really. Most hostile podcast host of all time. Hey, quit stuttering and finish the fucking story, you fucking idiot. No, I was
today, Junior.
Yeah, I was at a party. It was like someone's housewarming party. I didn't know them that well, and there was another tall guy there.
Through it now. You go. I was at the party. And
I'm speeding through it now.
This is like the King's Speech.
Now you are ready to be the King's Speech. I haven't seen the movie. I'm the king. I'm the king. I'm the king. It's okay to make fun of him because he's the royalty.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That's punching up, folks.
It's punching up because he had a stutter, but he probably, caused a lot of people to die.
Yeah, that's so true. Wait, how? Why?
I don't know. I just assume if you're like a royalty person.
You go, Mr. King, give me one good reason not to kill all these people. I can't listen to that. Kill all the people. Kill all the people.
Yeah. I don't know what the scenario is, but people are dying and it's awful. Anyway, this tall guy at the party.
Imagine saying that like you're doing improv and someone sets up a scene and you're like, I don't really know what's going on, but a lot of people are dying and it's awful. Anyway,
I think bad improv and doing bad, like improv bad is one of the funniest things you could do.
Yeah, of course.
Just I mean, the classic thing is like The Office, Michael Scott with the gun.
the gun.
I remember doing improv with a comedian who I won't name. It was we did improv on Alyssa's improv show, and he initiated a scene by falling like on the ground dead, like falling like on the ground.
Hilarious.
Like, what do you do?
Hilarious.
It's not like an initiation. People can't react to it. He just fell dead. And it's like that was the beginning of the scene. We're like, oh, what do we do?
And what do you do? What did you say?
I don't remember.
You go, oh, this tree just fell. It's so windy out
fell
right
like
now.
a tree. That's exactly what happened. Okay, this tall guy came up to me at the party and goes, "Hey, 2 tall guys at the party, huh?" And I went, "I don't want to do this with you."
I love
And I went,
that.
"I do know." And apparently that guy was mad at me for like years.
Good. Fuck him.
Yeah, I kind of stand by that. That wasn't as mean as the because that girl was being nice to
She was
you.
being nice, and I was being mean.
And is
I
she
don't
still
like-
with us?
Alive? Yeah, she's still alive. She's
Because
still
sometimes you
alive.
tell a story. We're at the age now where you tell a story and you could go. And by the way, that girl
That girl-
exploded.
exploded.
Yeah.
She had a drug overdose.
Yeah.
of
Literally, I mean,
explosions.
I think a lot of those stories, like I'm hearing, that's just more and more. You're hearing that now, where people are like,
What are you,
yeah.
80? What are you talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, yeah, we're at that age now where everybody's just dropping like flies.
No, we're at the age where people are randomly dropping.
Yeah, that's true.
Somebody will go, you go, whoa! I didn't know that
Oh,
guy.
wow, that person died.
That guy died. Yeah, that guy took a early exit. What are you, 80? Fuck you. Who made the puzzle of you and Mike Cannon?
Caroline did. She made that for Christmas.
It's very sweet.
It's very sweet. I realized we're making it and I want to frame it, but I don't have any glue or anything like that.
If only you could buy glue.
No, but the glue, folks. If only you could buy glue.
We'll be right back with Brendan Sagalow.
Yeah.
Can you stick
The
around
Brendan-
for a second? I think I'd be a good
we
talk
will,
show
we
host.
will. We've ended an episode like that.
Oh,
too,
really?
Didn't we? Where we did a fake conversation
that's
and
funny.
credit scroll. Yeah, it was
With Dan?
Soder. Yeah, we did it with
That's
Soder.
funny. Yeah,
So funny, dude.
that's a good bit. It's a classic bit to just go.
You working tonight?
Are you asking me that for real?
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
What are you doing tonight?
I don't know. I'm gonna see where the night takes me. Last time I was here was my birthday.
Oh yeah, and we got you that salad cake.
Yeah, it was good. It was really.
You didn't eat
it
it.
was very touching. I ate it. I didn't eat it in the room.
You lost it.
I lost the salad.
You
I
lost the
can't find it.
salad.
Yeah, then Mike Cannon came, and then we all went somewhere. I can't remember where. But
You
his
ha-
birthday is the same week as mine.
Yeah. Oh, so you had a birthday recently.
Last week was my birthday.
What'd you turn? 33?
Oh, a lady never tells.
18.
I turned, 33. Age of the Lord. 18.
We were talking to JP about his him getting pretty far on Saturday with Saturday Night Live,
Uh-huh.
the auditions and stuff. It was very interesting.
Well, didn't he do it with Zoom?
Yeah, he was doing it on Zoom.
Man, so many auditions. Everything's on Zoom now, though. I think auditions are still on Zoom or
Fuck
self-tape.
that.
Do you ever do a self-tape audition?
No, I don't go out for acting.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like you should.
I know, I wish, but I'm bad at it.
You could easily do it, I feel.
Should we
anyway,
do
a lot-
some fake acting? Like
Yeah.
something like
I think you would be really good at it.
give me like a situation. Give me like
Okay,
a
so here's what's
hardcore
going on.
situation.
We're cops.
I'm a cop.
We're both cops. And you just
You're in this?
discharged your sorry. Maybe
No,
I'm
yeah,
not.
just give it to me.
You just discharged no, you've already discharged your service weapon and you've used it on an armed individual, but
An armed individual.
it turned out that they didn't have a gun.
What was it?
It was a pencil, and you killed them, and now you're giving a statement to Internal Affairs.
He turned the corner and I just, I haven't been getting much sleep because I've been on traffic duty, and I thought his pencil was a weapon, so I released my weapon and
Oh my god, that's so hot.
oh
my God.
Howard Stern.
Howard Stern. Oh my god,
Oh
look
my
at you.
God, look at
Look
you,
at you,
Robin.
police officer.
Yeah.
Hey, the police officer discharged his service weapon. He's gonna come in and ride the Sibian for us.
Dude, how fucking nuts is that video of Howard Stern talking to like the serial killer?
Oh, it's a classic video, yeah.
Didn't you work at the Stern show?
I did very briefly, and I was an intern there. But
Did you ever get to,
I was
like,
an
hang
intern
out
there
with
after.
Howard?
No, I mean, I
Who'd
met
you hang
him.
out
I
with?
met him.
Fucking,
Everybody, but he was kind of removed from the situation because by the time I was there, it was already like what it is now, where it's like kind of more. It's less the show that like we knew growing up. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah.
Like there weren't like I only like here's an example. I only met Beetlejuice once.
Don't meet him 3 times.
An intern, exactly. An intern in my situation.
Showtime.
but it's Howard Stern Beetlejuice. An intern in my situation 10 years before me or 20 years before me, he probably would have met Beetlejuice probably once a month. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I met Beetlejuice just one time.
Who is that guy? I was just watching a video on this guy that was like a complete idiot but never got fired. And he was like, at one point he like emailed Howard's wife about something. And he also like he was invited to Howard's wedding.
No, that's he's
Did you meet him?
I'm friends with him. That's Sal the stockbroker. That's
Yeah,
Sal Governale.
yeah,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
a comedian.
He's a comedian?
Yeah, he does stand up.
He does stand up?
Oh yeah,
I didn't know any
he's
of
a funny
that.
guy.
That's
and
so
he's
interesting.
he's a
funny?
Long Island guy. Oh yeah, he's a great guy. He always
I've
texts,
only seen
me on my he always
videos of
texts me on my
him-
birthday.
Oh, that's very sweet.
But he does great. I mean,
I've only seen him cry on YouTube.
Yeah, him crying on YouTube is an all-time prank, and
Because they told him the show was
he
ending.
told the show is ending, and he goes, now we're just
got
quoting
kids.
Howard Stern, I got 3 little boys. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
He's like, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you.
But I got 3 little boys.
But I got 3. He immediately makes it about himself.
And by the way,
Is
Howard
somebody
Stern
he
is like, I'm
pleased for a
retiring.
job.
I'm retiring after 40 years. I'm head tagging along. Like I'm like proud of my career. I've given all these people like a
Yeah.
life and a job, and then Sal just immediately in front of everyone is like, "Oh, I don't know what the
My
fuck
kids
I'm
are gonna
do."
die.
Yeah.
Oh, my kids are gonna starve.
All because he was late. But no, he's like maybe the greatest prank phone caller of all time. That's how he got the
I've
job.
I've heard that.
I mean, the classic one I always put whenever you're in a bad mood or a sour mood or feeling down, just Google the Sal and Richard call the pizza place because they call a pizza place on Long Island, and it's just them going like, yeah, I'll take a, they just keep calling the same guy over and over again. He goes, yeah, give me an everything pizza, hold the peppers, hold the pepperoni, hold the onions, and hold the cheese. The guy goes, so you just want bread and tomato sauce? Yeah, do me a favor, hold the bread as well. Why don't you hold my nutsack for me, you motherfucker? It's great. It's a great.
How about the you kick my dog?
You Kick My Dog, I remember, was a
Classic.
big one from where, like
That
a
was
big
when things would
E-bombs
still
world.
go viral.
Yeah, but viral before like social media. So it was just viral in like a email. Remember that? Where it was like an email chain?
Yeah, yeah.
But You Kick My Dog was huge. I feel like You Kick My Dog was.
You kick my dog is the. I could never make a prank phone call like that. Like, none of my prank phone calls were good in at all. I called my school once and told them I was gonna bring a bomb to school. Like that was my prank call once. They were like,
The bomb
"Say I was
threat.
in middle school," and I was like, hi, do we have school tomorrow?" And they go, "Yes, you have school tomorrow." And I go, "No, I guess I'll just blow it up." And then we got a letter. I think we actually got
Oh my god.
no school the next day.
No.
Like they canceled school. Yeah.
Wait,
so-
have you broken that story before?
I think I've mentioned this. Yeah, I've done this story.
Wait, that's
before.
like significant.
I know it's
That's a
pretty
bomb
crazy.
threat and a crime, but you know, I'm sure the
What's the
statute of
statute of
limitations.
limitations?
You're fine.
This is all alleged anyway.
Yeah, this is all a joke. This is all hypothetical.
For comedy purposes. I'm making checks. Checks are flying everywhere. I called a bomb threat in a school, Frank.
Your nails are really long and curly. It's also the Aviator.
Is that what happens in the Aviator?
You're drinking your own pee. Yeah.
I never saw the Aviator. He drinks
you
his own
would you would
pee?
love the Aviator.
Why? I'm not
He's
a big
like-
fan of planes.
It's got nothing. It's got very little to do with planes. It's just called the Aviator. It's about this guy Howard Hughes, who was like this rich guy who had horrible OCD, and he became like this reclusive weirdo.
Maybe I'll watch that tonight.
Oh, you would love the Aviator. It's Scorsese and Leo's
first
or
movie.
second movie together
Because
because
when they
did
took each other's virginity.
exactly. They.
I was doing a movie with Marty Scorsese.
I was doing the
and,
Aviator. Or no, maybe they did Gangs of New
I
York
was
and then
doing
the Aviator.
Gangs of New York with
That's good.
Marty Scorsese.
That's
and
really good.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
You know, he's making a movie with Leo and The Rock.
Dwayne, dude. Dwayne.
Have you ever heard The Rock on this podcast?
Yeah. He came in at 4:30.
Oh, yeah. Brendan.
Oh, yes.
Oh, Brendan. Absolutely. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Brendan.
Who's,
Oh, fuck. Brendan. Oh, fuck.
that's, oh, fuck. No, Brendan, no.
Oh, Jesus. Who
That's
is what?
because that's Caroline's number one. She'd love to fuck Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
We made the same exact face.
That's that's her number one hall pass.
That's so lame.
Caroline's. Why is
That's
that?
what- that's
Hey,
so
hey, hey!
weird.
That's like cliche.
Cliche, but also sort of strange.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of my house.
What, you want
You
us to
don't get to talk
advocate
about my
for who
wife
she
like that.
wants?
That is, she should come and defend her hall pass. You should do a segment called "Defend Your Hall Pass" with Caroline. and
That's a
it's just
great
her
idea
talking
for
about
a
The Rock.
podcast.
Yeah,
No, I don't want her. I don't want to.
defending your hall pass.
No, I don't want to talk to her about guys she wants to fuck.
Yeah, but it's The Rock.
and
It's
then-
just kind of like he's just so like big and kind of, I would say respectfully, he's kind of like would you say he's kind of unhumanly?
Yeah, he just like I've never once felt any attraction.
You know
to
he
him because
listens to
he's-
this. Okay.
Oh, my bad.
You're gonna
Oh,
get a.
Brendan,
Sorry,
I
dude.
thought
You're
it
gonna get a
was-
voice memo. Mahalo, Luke.
Oh, yeah. We really. Oh.
Hey, Luke, try not to.
I'm in the Iron Paradise. I heard you on Sagdaddy the
The
Pod.
Iron Paradise. I was chilling by the waves of Makalookalua, and I heard you on Sagdaddy the Pod.
Wait, remember when you had his energy drink?
Oh yeah, Zoa.
When
I
you-
actually
you
had that
threw
recently
up.
too.
Is that
Yeah.
just, oh, you know what? I've also thrown up on a
From
podcast
Zoa?
from an energy drink. No, a Starburst flavored C4. I threw up
Oh
on
my
on Micah
God.
Brucey and Diego's podcast. They try an energy
Oh
drink.
yeah,
and I
yeah. That made you
smelled-
puke.
I smelled it and I puked.
Oh God, Zoa is pretty awful. I had it on. I had it the other weekend too because I was doing that brewery show in Maryland, and I was like, I need a fucking energy drink. I'm so tired.
Of course.
And he was like, all I have is this Zoa, and I was like, this is
Who
so
only
bad.
has Zoa?
He goes,
I
I
mean,
have
what kind of
he has-
life are-
I have one purple Zoa.
What kind of life are you leading where you go, I have an energy drink, however, it's one Zoa?
Yeah, he goes,
Yeah.
wipes, has the dust off of it.
It's a big tome. No, I just don't understand that. I don't get why you would have. By the way, did he tell you what his Friday schedule is? Is crazy.
Yeah,
I
we
mean,
talked about
we
that.
talked
We talked
about it,
about that on the
All right.
last.
All
It
right.
was pretty crazy, and I like you pitchforking for me.
Well, did he tell you? Did he tell you what he ate that day?
He did. I saw him right after the second BK.
Covered in the mayo and ketchup.
Oh, I didn't tell you.
I didn't know
this.
about that. Oh.
I had.
We don't have to revisit it.
We don't have to revisit it, but I'll just really quickly on the way back.
We'll do it anyway.
We'll just quickly revisit
Yeah.
it.
I had Burger King again, and I was eating it, and the mayo and ketchup got on my hands, and it was in the dark, so I'm trying to lick it off, but I don't think I got it all, and there were like pieces, like big mayo and ketchup, and then I took the CeraVe, and because my hands were dry, and I put CeraVe on, so I just wiped ketchup and mayo all over my hands.
That is really gross. That's really gross. I'm just imagining the sort of concoction of CeraVe and ketchup and mayo, and you don't know which is which because it turns into a big pink sort of goo
Yes, yeah.
on your hands, and it
Yeah.
creates a film on your hands. Wow, that's really
My hand looked like I was punching like mints, like those red and white mints.
that's really gross. But you know,
Yeah.
did you feel energized by the Zoa?
For the show, yeah. I like need energy for a show. I can't fucking go up.
Well, I have a terrible habit now that's kind of like a weird. I hope it's like not a dependent, but if I'm doing anything over 15 minutes, I need a Celsius.
Yeah, yeah. I need an energy drink. Even if I'm doing spots, I gotta drink a coffee or something.
But I think that's fair because we're not sleeping. I mean, I don't speak for yourself. I'm personally not sleeping until like 1 p.m.
Yeah.
And then if you're out,
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm not.
The last spots we did on Friday, at least for mine, it was like 2:30.
Yeah, and then you just got out of there. I
I
remember
did. I'm
going
sorry.
up on
I didn't even
stage.
text you.
You just got the fuck out.
I didn't even text you. Well, I
You saw Jordan and you were like,
No, she
all right,
brought
well,
me
let's
out
get
and
the hell out of here.
She brought me out because she hadn't seen Woke Trump.
She'd
and so
push
she
you
was
under
like,
a bus. Okay.
Has she done this pod?
Yeah, she did the pod. We gotta have her back on though.
Yeah. she wanted to talk to me about woke Trump, and she was like, I was impressed that you did it despite what people were. You weren't getting anything, and you just kept doing it. That was awesome. I was like, oh, that doesn't make me feel good.
Yeah, horrible thing to say. You also did get laughs on it.
No, not in I mean in the VU
When I
it did,
saw you,
well, yeah,
you
in the
were-
VU
you were
it did really
killing.
well, but the downstairs or upstairs it didn't. It doesn't matter.
You know what I watched recently? I watched
What's
a
that?
YouTube of a guy who was really making me laugh. The YouTube was like, he watched all the Saw traps, like the traps in Saw,
Yeah,
and he was saying whether or not he could beat the traps.
that's fine.
And he was it was so funny. He was like, yeah, this trap I could beat. He's
He's
like, I could get out of this one. I can get out of that one. That one would kill me. I'll admit that one.
the laser neck thing would definitely.
What's
kill
the laser
everybody.
neck thing?
The laser neck thing is like they're big lasers that are your neck is in like a vice. Are you familiar with this, Nicole? Your neck is
Which
in like a
Saw
big
is
metal
this in?
vice. I don't remember 2 or 3.
Oh,
And-
okay.
And these lasers, and there's like a bunch of slowly coming down.
And it's fiery, hot
it's
lasers.
like fiery lasers that I don't think exist.
Yeah.
It's like lasers from Star. It's like lightsabers basically, and lightsabers, and they're going.
And he doesn't give them much time to get out of stuff.
No, he doesn't at all. I mean, it reminds me, honestly, most of the Saw traps. First of all, I want to go back to the fact that you said I watched a YouTube. It's a very baby boomer thing to say.
Oh, really? What are you
Yeah.
supposed to say?
A YouTube video. I was watching a
I think
YouTube.
saying a YouTube video is more baby boomer.
I watched a
I
video
was
on
watching
YouTube.
I was watching a YouTube. You don't go. I was playing
No.
a Batman video game.
Sound off in the comments if you think YouTube video or watched a YouTube.
Don't you dare sound off in the comments.
Oh yeah, because I can't tell people to sound off if it's not.
Guests are not allowed to say sound off. You only sound off when I say sound off, okay?
Sound off. Oh, the original sound off.
The original sound off.
What's that?
Wow.
I don't know what. Back when you were a kid, you
That's
thought
where sorry, yeah, you go.
no, pre-Afghanistan or Iraq. If you were a kid in the 90s, you thought the military was just running and going, I don't know what I've been told.
Yeah, you're like, God, that still sounds like a nightmare. None of them know what they've been told.
Yeah, and then you get to the military, you go, why the hell are we in Iraq?
Yeah, I mean, for a bunch, yeah, you go through. Why the hell are we in Iraq? Hey, if all these guys don't know what they've been told, then why the hell are they fighting on the line?
I thought we just go march over and go left, right, left. But what's interesting about left, right, left is I always thought imagine the walking pattern.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get up and do it, but like you're just kind of lurching forward with
yeah,
your left foot.
it's,
And then your
it's
right
zombies. That's what zombies should be saying.
Foot. This is gold.
Left.
This is gold. That's the best thing you got.
That's the best thing you got.
That's good. That is how zombies walk.
hilarious.
Zombies
so
truly.
funny. They,
I mean,
they
you
walk
gotta
like
do
that.
that.
Yeah, zombies and army men Venn diagram. Left, right, left.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna do the Venn diagram thing about influencers and army men. I'm like, that's where they're doing the sound off.
Oh, interesting.
Sound
so
off
you decided
comments.
to do a different Venn diagram
Yeah.
comment.
Yeah.
You were like, no matter what was going to happen, I was going to get a Venn diagram thing in there.
Yeah, well, I didn't expect you to ask about the things we've missed. Careful with that.
What is it?
It's a laser.
What is it though?
It's a knife.
That's not a knife.
Nah, that's a knife.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, if you push that out, or like, Jesus Christ, dude.
I don't want to touch it. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah, you're gonna cut yourself.
There was other things I wanted to talk about, but you said
Okay,
you had
let's talk. No,
you said you had topics,
Oh, I was lying.
so it really is just a free flowing conversation, huh?
Yeah, this is called. It's the yes end of podcasts.
That's fun,
Yeah.
but it would be good, I think, if we added one structured thing for my episode.
Okay.
I guess we did an improv game before, and I bailed it out with the Howard Stern.
I like that though.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. You Oh, here's an idea. I'm interviewing you now.
Yeah.
What's a country you really want to visit? Now that's fun. That's
Italy.
good radio. Italy.
Italy.
Ah.
Yeah.
No matter what you
Larry
say.
David.
No, Italy. That's okay. Have you seen? I think we've talked about this. The Kesha hugging Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh yeah.
No thanks. No thanks.
No thanks. No thanks.
That's okay.
I love that, dude. I love being
Uh.
able to just say no to somebody.
Italy. Why? Because of
Seems beautiful. Seems nice.
yeah,
Wherever they go to in White Lotus, I'd like to go to.
Italy, Thailand.
Are you watching White Lotus?
Not really. Alyssa watches it, and I kind of brood. I walk in and out, and I go.
She goes, "Oh, good morning."
And I go.
Good morning, sleepyhead. Did you make a poopy? You go.
Maybe. I just noticed that there's a lot of weird
Maybe.
like sex stuff this season.
Yeah, you're homophobic.
No,
I'm sure if the brother was having sex with the sister,
I would like it.
you would like it. But everybody's got a problem with two boys doing it.
Well, is it that the brother jerks off the other brother?
Oh, it's Italians.
What exactly did you see?
Italians watching White Lotus.
That's good.
They go, what? Little AJ being like, what? It's just the brothers jerking each other off.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Jesus Christ, AJ.
If it was your sister, that would be one thing.
That does sound like a line that would be in Sopranos. Now, if it was a sister, it would be one thing.
Yeah.
But two boys doing it, a guts.
Still good guts. Have you seen
Two
Aries?
guts, a guts.
Have you seen Ari Spears, Tony Soprano?
Yes, I've seen Ari Spears, Tony Soprano.
You don't like it?
I don't like anything that I'm competing with.
It's a good one. But
Yeah,
you
he's
can
got a
do
good
you
one.
can do all of them. You can do everybody.
No, I don't think I can do everybody.
Oh, Tone.
That's Marge.
I was trying to
That's
do Chris, but it came out as Marge.
That's Marge Simpson as Tony Soprano.
Tony.
Oh, Tony.
Tony. I can't really. I really just have like everything.
Marge.
What's that?
That's my Homer.
Oh, hello, Marge.
Marge.
I think you need to be a little bit higher. Oh, Marge. No. Marge.
It's hard. I mean,
It is hard.
ow.
Oh, help me.
You know who I can really do the impression I know I have in the bank? Have you seen 8 Crazy Nights, the animated Adam Sandler movie?
Oh, yes, of course. I just watched that recently.
That's a technical foul.
That's
Come on,
great.
Stone, you banned. You banned, Stone. Get out of
When
here.
he goes, get out of my truck. And he goes, okay, I'll walk to my house because it's right there, idiot.
My sister Eleanor and I get to soak our feet.
That actually makes me want to soak my feet. I watched it and I was like, I want to put my feet in like a hot bucket.
Yeah, they're both. Him and his sister are both 2 feet tall, and everyone else looks.
This is the guy that Adam Sandler brought to the pitch meeting to like sell 8 Crazy Nights. You go,
Oh man,
the guy's a little tiny guy.
but he's not a little person. He's just a little.
He's a little guy. He, like,
just a little,
he bounces him like a
he bounces him
basketball.
He's like, hey, Stone, quit bouncing me.
Dude, when he gets covered in shit,
I mean,
and
obviously,
and the deers start licking it off.
I mean, it's just so funny. I mean, there are some moments in that movie that are iconic. One of them, iconic.
That's so good, man.
I won't do the accent, but of course, Rob Schneider playing the restaurant owner, and he, after someone says something at that big banquet, he goes, "Excuse me, while I go take shower."
Oh,
And also, speaking of Schneider, he's the voice of that.
Well, he is Asian.
Is
He's
he?
half Asian.
Rob Schneider is
He's half
Asian.
Asian.
So he
half
gets a pass for it all.
Oh,
that's yeah.
Oh, Rob Schneider.
That's why he does. I mean, he definitely does do a very offensive Asian caricature thing in Chuck and Larry.
Oh,
I
he
don't
does?
remember
Really?
him.
Yeah, he marries them in Chuck and Larry,
Oh.
and he's got like eye prosthetics on.
He
Oh
always
my
has eye
God.
prosthetics. Like in every movie.
That's
There's something with
brutal.
his eyes.
Yeah, no, but yeah, he is half Asian. He's half Filipino, and the reason I know that is because of the Hanukkah song. Rob Schneider, a Filipino Jew,
Oh,
I think.
he does look Filipino.
Anyway,
I feel like he could play. Who's that boxer?
Manny
Manny
Pacquiao?
Pacquiao. Yeah,
he's much. Isn't he older than me?
he's older than Manny Pacquiao.
But yeah, bum bitty 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 bum bum. I mean that. If you haven't seen 8 Crazy Nights, and I mean that. I remember. You ever just have,
dying at that when
Oh,
that first happened.
dude,
You're like, it's such a
crying.
14-year-old boy movie.
crying.
It's
I mean,
like
we were,
perfect
I think
for
we were
14-year-old
like,
boys.
yeah. I was like 10. We were 10 when it came. I was just like, I thought it was the funniest thing
Yeah,
ever. The guy. Bum bitty bitty. bitty.
I was a
and they're all doing
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so funny. I don't
The
know how
animation is really good too.
the animation's good, and the movie has a lot of heart.
Oh, it's got a lot of heart.
You'll always be family to me, Stone.
That is a really good impression.
It's
I
one of
would
the
say
only
this,
truly
you
great
need to-
impressions.
If you ever run into someone who has Adam Sandler's phone number, I think
Yeah.
you need to go call him right now.
Call him.
Hey,
right-
Stone.
Yeah, well, I don't. He comes to comedian basketball games in New York and LA. If I ever meet him, I will go.
Do you
Well, does
go to
he
the
do-
basketball games?
Not really, but I have before. Does he do the Whitey voice, or is that Rob Schneider?
I think that was.
Got to be him. It sounds
I think
like
that's him. I think that's him.
Come on, Stone.
Come on, Stone.
I guess it's at the end of the day, it's kind of an easy impression to do because it's like it's like Yoda.
It is him.
It's him.
It's him.
And he does Eleanor.
Eleanor.
Oh, Eleanor talks like
Whitey.
this. Why they come to bed?
Oh, no, I guess they don't
That.
sleep together.
They both have like
Whitey.
weird feet though too, right? Like
Yeah.
they
Both
have
have weird
freaky feet.
And when he takes off his shirt, he looks like a polar bear.
Yeah. There he is again, pitching. He's pitching the
Oh man, I am really
the
like
guy
my,
Adam Sandler brings to sell his movies with
my
him.
tummy hurts. I think it is.
He plays hockey, but then he plays golf, and he hits it really hard.
Oh man, I just saw a funny. It's not that funny, but the guy who plays Shooter McGavin, he didn't know why his character's name was Shooter.
Yeah, so
You saw
he
that?
invented the shooting
Yeah.
things. That's so cool.
Shooter.
Shoo.
Hey, Shooter. Still on for the what is it guys still on? I think we're just quoting Adam Sandler.
Yeah, we're just quoting Adam Sandler movies.
Still on for the Red Lobster.
What's
wonder if
the
that guy's
clown?
still
the
with
clown
us.
from Billy Madison. What, Shooter McGavin?
No. The guy who is like, Shooter, still on for Red Lobster later?
Oh, I don't remember that.
Okay, the guy he spies on Happy for Shooter McGavin, and then he's like, Shooter,
Oh.
how about you and me? Go to Red Lobster?
I don't remember.
And Shooter's
this.
like, that's okay. I forget what his name
Are
is.
you
but-
are you psyched for Happy Gilmore too?
I am psyched. And you know why I'm also psyched is I like you might just think I'm a basic bitch, but I like Modern Family.
I want to try Modern Family.
Oh, I think you would like it. Yeah, I like Monk. I like Modern Family. I like House. I mean, I'm
my
that kind of guy.
my dad wants a Modern Family kind of family. He wants us all
Mm.
to like hang out. He wants to hang out with his divorced wife and
Well, your parents lived together for many years after their divorce, isn't that right?
for many years. Yes. Oh, little that was the bell.
I'm. I really need to do my plugs. I'm. What is that?
I don't know.
Am I telling? This is good radio.
Can you hear that? Can you hear that in the thing?
It's over.
Beep beep.
Turn that noise down.
What's that from?
Turn that noise down.
Turn off that light.
No, close.
Turn that no.
What the fuck is going on?
We're building something. Don't even worry about it.
Turn that noise down is from Pootie Tang.
Oh.
When the kid is listening to the silent rap, it's completely silent, and the dad comes and goes, "Turn that noise down." I directed Pootie Tang.
It was a thing with diarrhea, and it was amazing.
He said, "Turn that noise down." It was amazing.
It was amazing. My kids are cunts.
I directed Pootie Tang. It made me literally cry.
Maybe he's talking about George Carlin. Maybe literally cry.
I mean,
When
that
I
is a
heard
deep
it?
cut. If you spent a lot of time on YouTube in
Yeah.
2012, and you're like
know,
comedy, and
Louis C.K. talking about George
He
Carlin.
goes,
And
so
then
thanks
it
a lot for having me, and
It
thanks a lot for having
literally
me,
made me cry.
because I could never do that.
And
he goes,
So thanks for honoring him tonight, and thanks for having me.
Yeah, that's crazy. And it was amazing.
Yeah, he goes,
It was amazing.
I've been doing my shitty act for. So I feel you say act. I don't say act.
You don't say act?
I mean, I've said it obviously, but you say it in the way that he says it.
You're an LA comedian now, bro.
I never say
LA
act.
comedians never say act.
Well, you know, I'm a big act out guy now. I go up and I go. I don't know. Guy who doesn't know what act outs are. I try to get the wave
10
started.
minutes of it, everybody's
Yeah.
dying laughing.
Yeah. Oh, well, he's killing. Luke leveled up.
They like this.
Mones
Luke
leveled up.
leveled up. Mona's leveled up.
You hear about Mones?
Hear about Mona's? He really leveled up. You gotta see his act.
Okay. Last thing I do want to say about comedy. I remember doing I remember doing a show being at a show in Brooklyn at the Knitting Factory.
Yeah.
And there was a guy who was like visiting from, I think, Florida or Atlanta or something, and he was on stage and he was doing well. And another comedian, she came up to me while he was like doing well. And keep in mind, I've been doing comedy for like 2 years, and I was just like watching the show, and she goes, "See that guy up there? He's about to take all your spots." Like, what? And then he like didn't move to New York, and I obviously just kept doing open mics because I was like 23.
What was the guy doing?
I was like 20. He was just doing well, but he was but he was just some
Hilarious.
guy, some like charming, funny guy who was doing well. And she goes, "See that guy right there? He's about to come fuck your shit up and take all your
He's
spots."
about to come fuck your wife,
I
bro.
go, who is this?
Oh, me? It's him. It's him in a disguise.
Yeah,
He's just super fast.
Yeah,
He's
wearing a wig.
he's like when Aladdin or when the genie is like at the parade, and he's like talking about who's this guy? Who's that prince?
By the way, I watched Aladdin with my nephews
Mhm.
recently. There is when you first meet the genie, he's doing like all these hilarious impressions, and there's
yeah.
all these references I did not get as a kid.
10,000 years.
He's doing Johnny Carson. He's doing
Yeah,
and he's doing
he did Jack Nicholson.
Nicholson.
I don't like doing it.
Anyway, look.
Do your plugs, because then we're gonna stick. You're gonna do 15 more minutes with me in the Patreon.
Oh, great. Okay, so what was I meant it? You
great.
guffawed as if I
Great.
I can't be here for the Patreon. In all seriousness, I can't be here. Yeah, okay, so I'll be in Portland April 27th at Helium, right after you, the week after you.
Oh yeah, you are gonna be there the week after me.
And I am going to be in Houston. Just go to my Punch Up Live thing. People know what Punch Up Live is, /punchup.live/Luke Mones for all my tour dates. And I'm my podcast is coming back.
What?
Luke Mones
Shook
Explained.
Mones?
Luke Mones. My name.
Dude, you've been saying weird words, man. I think a stroke's coming.
Oh, stroke is definitely coming. That's what I think a stroke is. Oh, I think he's having a stroke.
He's losing it. Okay, yeah. Check out Luke Mones, punchup.live/Luke Mones.
Thanks, guys.
Check him out on the road and go follow him on everything. We'll see you guys. Check out the Patreon, patreon.com/sagdaddythepod. Continue to subscribe. Tell your friends, because it all helps. I love you very much.
He's LA.
The Rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed, now here's my dumb voice. So recognizable, ski master, unreliable, diary of a guy who's higher than a freaking diving board. I'm tired, call me biting you as lame, cause you align with your wardrobe. Give that back, you ain't that guy, bro. Kaleidoscope stripping, goddamn, I'm tripping. Sipping shroom tea, looking at a blank television. Got a girl here gripping, thinking we'll do some business, but that's the last thing that I want. Seriously. Big dog, I'm on shirts now. Still scared that my house is gonna burn down. I'm a rare card, an old Charizard. Getting BJ's on a bench of a promenade. Don't know what to do, I got a lot of problems. Lot of emotional truths, I menage them. I'm getting robbed every time I get a coffee. Cause $6 is just too much.
Keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. But all you do is wrong.
Dream team, me and Galeen and the 4 Beatles. Kidnapping whores illegally, pumping them full with needles. Eating Chinese till Steven asks us to order a pizza. Walk to run to get it, I can't do either. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, don't think twice, just bob your head, dealing your chicken with no rice. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, and on God I won't stop unless I wanna, that's kinda the deal, huh? It's Sagdaddy the Pod, no need to deviate. Your ears are not the only holes that I'm about to penetrate. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, so thanks for tuning in. Truman Show flow, if I don't see you, you can suck my dick.